From the beginning of time, man has always had a pursuit of the best quality of life possible. That quality of life is not possible without resources. The form of resources we have accumulated has changed over time from cowrie shells, state-controlled money, precious metals, real estate, and stocks and bonds. Over the past 100 years, the world has been dominated by the US dollar and its reserves. But everything that has a beginning also has an end. A new financial revolution is upon us with the emergence of a digital economy. The way we earn, spend, and accumulate resources is fundamentally changing. A new asset has appeared that the wealthy have overlooked. Bitcoin has become the best performing asset of the past decade by far. With only 21 million ever in existence, there are more millionaires and billionaires in the world today than there are Bitcoin. Just by holding 0.25 Bitcoin today will put you in the top 1% asset holders in the world in the next 5 to 10 years. If you had invested $100,000 in Bitcoin in 2013, today it will be worth more than $15 million. Bitcoin billionaire Raoul Pal says, Bitcoin's performance is so dominant and so all-encompassing that it is going to suck in every single asset narrative dry and spit it out. Never before in my career have I seen a trade so dominant that holding any other assets makes almost no sense. This is not an industry you can afford to ignore. If you want to remain in business, then you must adapt. Are you offering services in Bitcoin? Are you accepting payments with digital currencies? Have you adopted blockchain technology? Blockbuster Video at one point was the most dominant video service in the world. They had the opportunity to be part of Netflix, but they ignored the changing technology. Where is Blockbuster today? Where will you be tomorrow?
All right. Good morning, everybody. Let me see. What do I have here going on? I did put that in there. Huh. I made a post on it did not code. Okay, let me double check this. Hope you guys are having a very good Thanksgiving holiday weekend. So, well, it's not weekend yet. Interesting. Why didn't that take? So you guys didn't see my post in the ILCA group. Let me disconnect. It did not connect. You guys don't know. No, cancel. All right. I'm going to see if I can post this up here again for you guys in the Telegram group. I posted messages earlier this morning and it did not go through, but welcome. This is a special crypto talk for Friday. Normally I have Friday off. I don't do anything on Friday, but I'm taking full advantage of Black Friday. I've got you guys at least probably got text message from me this morning. But I did not realize that this message didn't go through. So just bear with me 1 second. I need to get my community updated. Let's see, drafts. Here we go. There we go there. And that's why people are shocked. Like, what are you doing, Brandon? ilcafounders.com/ILCA. All right. Now that we got that all special taken care of, Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a special Black Friday Crypto Talk. My name is Brandon Ivy from Los Angeles, California. You can go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So yes, I am doing a special talk today. I made an announcement. You guys might have got the text message, but it just hit your Telegram that I'm doing a Black Friday special to become a founding member in ILCA. Black Friday special for half off. If you go to, well, I'll pull it up on the screen. I can show you exactly what to do to get half off. This special pricing is only going to last for 1 week from today, and it's going to end at midnight, the Monday night recap call, which is on December 5th. On December 5th, that's when I'm going to end it. But you get, instead of paying $997, everybody can get all the founding courses for $500. We're talking about more than 120 videos, 7 lessons for $500. That's crazy, actually. And just so you know, next year it's going to be almost $1,500. You're getting it 1/4 of the price. I don't know why I'm crazy for doing that, but it's Black Friday. Christmas is coming up. I want everybody to win, so that's what we got going on. So welcome. I am streaming this on Facebook as well. For those who are up on this Friday morning, you don't have the itis with the turkey meat. Everybody's sleeping in. For me, I'm working. We've got a little more than 30 days away before 2023 comes and rolls around. And there's a lot of news happening in the crypto space. So let me jump right on into it. Let's share screen. Yeah, I know what to do. I'm going to share it on the second screen over here. Now let's move this over. Okay. Share screen. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen with no problem. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the crypto world right now. Let's do a refresh just in case. Things tend to happen on Crypto Talks. We got the market cap is down 0.3%. 866 billion is the current market cap. Bitcoin dominance is at 36.6. Ethereum is at 16.5. Bitcoin is sitting at 16,400. Well, look at that dip, that cup and handle dip. But it's red across the board for Bitcoin, down 1.4% on the week. Ethereum's down 1.1 on the week. BNB, though, has risen 11.9% on the week. So it did not do what Bitcoin did. It was already low. Just came back and regained what it had lost to be back on par with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ripple is up 3.4%, back over 40 cents. Dogecoin is up 8.5. Doge really had a jump. Cardano's down 3.2 on the week. Matic's down 3.8. Let's see, best performing tokens in the last 24 hours. Huobi, whoa, look at this run. Huobi is up 6.4% on the hour, 14.7% in 24 hours, and 41% on the week. Whoa, what happened there? Huobi. Dogecoin, the graph. Graph is up 3.3% or 3.7 in the last 24 hours. Doge, Huobi, Doge, Graph, Ripple, Theta Networks, Stacks, EOS, GMX, Shiba Inu, FracShare, Aave, Gate, BitTorrent, Stellar, Tron. All right. Worst performers in the last 24 hours. Kava down 8.5%. Leo token down 8.1. Binary X down 7.6. Radix, Synthetics Network, Chiliz. Oh, Chiliz is down 27% on the week, while Dash is up 21% for the week. Wow, interesting. Good morning, Vivian. I see you, Vivian Polo. CRV is up 22.1% on the week. No, guys, I did not get my days mixed up. Wake up today and thinking it's Saturday. That happens sometimes. Every day to me is the same day. I know my days depending on if my kids are going to school or not. But no, I'm doing a special Friday crypto talk. I did make a post on Telegram, and it did not post on Telegram. You see this? It says still, it's like it's still connecting. So you guys didn't see this. It was at 7 o'clock this morning, 6:57. So, oh well, we're good. We're good to go. Okay. For those of you that just came on late, I am doing a special promo, Black Friday special. If you go to ilcafounders.com, ilcafounders.com, here's what pops up. This is what the price of being a founding member is right now, $9.97. That's the price right now. Here's what the price is going to be if you put in the special discount code. So I'm going to act like I'm going to go to the purchase page. Go to step 2. So while we got our plans here, payment plans, if you were to put in coupon code ILCA 500, click apply, and look what just happened. The price changed from $9.97 to $500, and you're getting a savings of $497. What is that, Jeffrey? Oh, wait. Who is this? I got a scammer alert. Let me ban, block. Somebody's pretending to be me. So I block them. It should have deleted their comments. All right. Already, one person has already bought this today. So you want to get the founding program. Plus, I'm going to be doing the Crypto Storm is coming tomorrow night. Crypto Storm is coming. So you definitely want to be a founding member so you can be on that class for tomorrow night. Okay. So let's go into some of the news. First is Sam Bank. Oh, wait. Before we go into the news, let's take a look at some of the positions we've been following on LBank. Some of the trading. And let me make sure that scammer is not still visible. Some of the trading. Delete. Okay. Delete. Remember, guys, I will never ask you to send me Bitcoin and a Bitcoin address. We just got people that's pretending to be me. Okay, so let's take a look at LBank. The Fincoin. It's been the topic of the last week and a half. It is at $12.94. It is almost at its 24-hour high at $12.98. Let's see the order book. I've got a buy order in at $9.50. See right here. A buy order at $9.50. So I'm just going to wait for that to come back down. But right now we're sitting at $12.94. So this has been wildly successful. Those of you in the WCL community, wildly successful. Yeah, so am I, Leonard. I'm waiting for that 950. If this just keeps going like this, I'm gonna have to readjust. I'm gonna have to just enter back into the market and do it again. Because what if it does not come back down under $10? It's steadily going up. Look at this trend line. So it may not come back down to the 9, but I'll sit on it for a couple of days and we'll see how that is. Yeah, this is a surprise meeting for today. I got my scheduled events, and then every now and then I'll do a surprise. So we're doing a surprise crypto talk today. Okay. I can look at also Mask is up 7.5%. IBAT is up 3.5%. Nugent is down 3.9%. I've got a sell order on Nugent though at 11 cents. And right now it's at 9 cents, 9.5 cents. Mask, I'm going to need to re-enter. Mask. I'm going to need to re-enter this one. But I don't want to buy it when it's already up 7% right now. I got to let for this to drop a bit. It's almost at its 24-hour high. 1.3 million 24-hour volume. $2.89. So I'll wait for that. And then I'll get back in on Mask. And what was the other one? IBAT. Up 3.5 cents. I mean, $3.50. No, not $3. It's up 3.5%. 0.0023. What's my position? I've got a buy order at 0.0020. Okay. 0.0020. So my buy order is way down here. All right. So that means right now I make no movements. Only movement I might consider is getting back into Mask, but not after it just rose by 7%. This is the price I would sell it right now, but I've already did that, so I just gotta wait. See this come back down a bit. What was the last order? So yeah, at the $2.69 mark. $2.08, so I got to wait for it to come back down to the $2.60 mark. And I'll re-enter Mask. All right, so let's look at what's going on here. Somebody is asking, I don't know who that is, Facebook user is asking about Mbase coin. Never heard of that. Mbase coin? Just a quick, pull this up. Mbase, Mindbase. Not familiar with this. Has anybody ever heard of this one before? Let's see. Max supply 250 million, 55 cents. All-time high 2 months ago at 95 cents. All-time low a month ago at 45 cents. So this looks like this is a brand new token. See what the chart is saying. So it goes back to September. Launched in September. Came out the gate at 67 cents. Hasn't hit that high again, but has suffered from the market. And where is this being sold? Bitforex, Digifinix. I'd have to do some research on this Ethereum-based token, MetaMask. Yeah, I'd have to do some research. So that's for another day. All right, so let's get into some of the news. Sam Bankman-Fried says he is deeply sorry for the collapse in a letter to the FTX team. I'm sorry. The former CEO describes his role in the exchange's downfall as a failure in oversight, saying he should have been more skeptical of large margin positions. Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, also known as SBF, has reiterated apologies to the exchange's employees in a letter explaining the collapse. In a November 22nd letter reviewed by Cointelegraph, Bankman-Fried breaks down the reasons behind FTX's liquidity crisis and subsequent bankruptcy to employees. He largely confirms information reported by media outlets amid the exchange's collapse, citing the crypto market downturn as one of the factors leading to a reduction in the value of FTX's collateral assets. Was that they said embase it on LBank? Yeah, Embase is on LBank. Okay. Well, November's run on the bank, according to the former CEO, helped reduce the exchange's collateral to roughly $9 billion, with $8 billion in liabilities. I never intended this to happen, says SBF. I did not realize the full extent of the margin position, nor did I realize the magnitude of the risk posed by a hyper-correlated crash. Bankman-Fried describes his role in the calamity as a failure in oversight, saying he should have been more skeptical of large margin positions and had more procedures in place to monitor and simulate crashes and runs on the bank. He says he plans to make it up to affected team members, but seems to regret events leading to FTX's bankruptcy. I believe that a month earlier, FTX had been a thriving, profitable, innovative business, which means that FTX still had value, and that value could have gone towards helping to make everyone more whole. We likely could have raised significant funding. Potential interest in billions of dollars of funding came in roughly 8 minutes after I signed the Chapter 11 docs. Maybe there still is a chance to save the company, says SBF. I believe that there are billions of dollars of genuine interest from new investors that could go to making customers whole. But I can't promise you that anything will happen because it's not my choice. It ain't happening. I'm telling you right now. It's not going to happen. SBF resigned as the CEO of FTX on November 11th, in the same announcement in which the FTX group filed for bankruptcy in the United States. Bankruptcy court proceedings in the District of Delaware are ongoing, but the legal team representing FTX's debtors said on November 22nd that the exchange's assets were still at risk of cyber attacks. An unknown actor removed 228,000 Ether from FTX on November 11th. He's sorry. All right. Let's get into, I think this is an interesting topic that has been popping up about users' data in crypto. The whole point in crypto is that you have ownership of your own data. So with the blockchain, that you're not using a centralized system like Facebook owns your data. So what is this? I've got 3 articles here about users' data. Ethereum software firm Consensus reveals it collects user data. Crypto is breaking the Google, Amazon, Apple monopoly on user data. MetaMask will start collecting user IP addresses. So let's start with Google. Blockchain is undermining big tech companies and cloud providers, particularly when it comes to the Internet of Things. One of our last classes last week, someone was asking me about the cloud, how the cloud is going to work in the future. For decades, banks and insurance firms employed the same mostly static but highly profitable and centralized business models. Also for decades, big tech firms such as Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and Google have monopolized user data for their profits. However, blockchain projects could significantly challenge big tech's grip on user data. In 2015, the future of money was at the forefront of financial experts' minds at the World Economic Forum in Davos. There, they started to seriously focus on the challenges presented by the rise of Bitcoin, digital assets, and fintech. The world of finance began to realize that new technologies were upending everything in the sector, from savings to trading to making payments and cross-border and peer-to-peer transactions. Then, in the summer of 2020, came the decentralized finance renaissance. Summer of 2020. After a couple of years of seeing an extraordinary rise in this new concept, the machine economy started to take center stage, and concern over who should own the world's new greatest commodity, which is data. Thanks to blockchain, we have DeFi, SocialFi, GameFi, and a new emerging asset category. I've never heard of this. Machine financialization? MachineFi. That's a new term. Let me mark that down. So you've got DeFi, SocialFi, GameFi, and now MachineFi. So it's the decentralized machine economy. Decentralized machine economy. That's new. I'm learning something new. Somebody already posted. In the future, machines will be the primary workforce. MachineFi is a new paradigm fueled by Web3 that underpins the new machine economy, whereby machine resources and intelligence can be financialized to deliver value and ownership to the people, not centralized corporations. Interesting. And good morning, Marisol. Web3. All right, I'm learning something new here. Okay. It enables the owners of billions of internet-connected devices worldwide to monetize them and developers to build decentralized applications, dApps, that draw device data from monetization. One obvious question is, why? Why do devices need financialization or decentralized markets? The answer is quite apparent. That's right, Marnita. This is interesting. Big tech has built trillion-dollar empires selling user data. Blockchain can change that by democratizing the data and machine economy. Every time I hear that, though, I'm thinking AI and I'm thinking Skynet. Historically, machine economies have failed to garner traction due to the infrastructure and capital requirements needed to operationalize them. Blockchain changes that by providing users, businesses, and developers with an end-to-end solution to distribute, orchestrate, and monetize large numbers of smart devices as part of a unified machine network. There are currently more than 50 blockchain projects related to the Internet of Things. There are also several traditional tech companies such as IBM, Azure, Samsung, Apple, Google, and Amazon that are combining IoT and blockchain to power the burgeoning machine economy. Now, just think about this. Remember I said blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet, whether you like it or not. How many people, what percentage of the population is using IBM, Azure, Samsung, Apple, Google, and Amazon? What percentage of the population do you think is using one, if not all of these? I will say the vast majority. Everyone in America is using Amazon and Google. And then when you look at Apple and Samsung, that also covers almost everybody in America, because we got half the people love Apple phones. I visited my brother yesterday for Thanksgiving, and my brother and my parents are Apple users. They like iPhones. Me and my side of the family, we use Android, Samsung devices. My TVs are all Samsung. My Android phones, all Samsungs. So whether you understand or even know Bitcoin or blockchain, we're using these services. And now they're talking about combining IoT and blockchain to power their machine economy. Single version of truth. So as we look back at 2021, we see it as a year blockchains became smart. Really? The smart contracts. Okay. Oracle's introduced a new data source that provided facts about the real world to make them more secure and trustworthy. Agreement on the price of Bitcoin and other crypto assets soon followed. You're right, Giovanni. 90%. You know what? And that's just this. Then we take into effect all of the banks. Every major bank is involved, which is going to cover almost 100% of the population, whether you like it or not. So agreement on the price of Bitcoin and other crypto assets soon followed, creating a single version of the truth that led to the growth of a whole new financial system. A whole new financial system. Those still running around, cash is king. It's all about the dollar. It will never be replaced. This is already happening. A new financial system. DeFi was the foundation for new concepts like peer-to-peer lending and borrowing and yield farming, which opened new opportunities for investors to earn passive income. Verifiable real-world data became the proof needed for the DeFi revolution. DeFi, how many of you are, you think you understand and know DeFi adequately? You know, you think that you are versed on DeFi? And it's okay if you're not. That's why ILCA is here. I just completed our DeFi courses, and there's 13 of them. I might be able to do 2 more later on. What is decentralized finance? How to invest in DeFi, use cases, examples, coins, projects, stocks, yield farming. And guess what? You get that at the special Black Friday discount. Not only will you get DeFi, but you're going to get all 7 courses, $500. Where's, did I pull that up here? Yeah, right there. ILCAfounders.com. Use promo code ILCA500. ILCA500, and you get all of the courses. I got to add those courses on this page to see, so you can see them. All the courses for $500. All right, so that includes DeFi. It's the new financial system. Everyone in the crypto space knows about proof of work and proof of stake, evidence provided to the blockchain to receive a reward or permission. If a Bitcoin miner proves they have solved a computationally intensive problem, they become eligible to be the next block producer. For Ethereum, if someone stakes a certain amount of Ether, they qualify to become an Ethereum validator. That's the Ethereum. Just like what every blockchain is doing something different. What was the Clevers? They called it something different. Proof of work, proof of stake. Final chain is proof of trust. Clever has proof of not work, proof of, I don't have to go back. We're still reading that. Anyway, similarly, a single version of the truth from unbiased, secure machines will be proof of work done in the real world. This is where you want to really pay attention. What's going to survive the crypto storm are projects that have any type of proof of work done in the real world. I want to write that one down. Is that a proof of stake, Herschel's Clevers? Okay. Proof of work done in the real world. I'll be talking about that in more detail tomorrow night for all of our founders. Creating, I like this word here, limitless opportunities for new business models. Wow. Limitless opportunities. Proof of anything. What if proof could also generate from regular activities people perform in their daily lives? IoT devices and machines, like those in a smart home, wearables, cameras, and autonomous vehicles, have the potential to become proof providers that can use blockchain to capture the utility and value that people generate from everyday activities. Proof of presence. Huh? That's new. Proof of presence could be determined from an asset tracker on a vehicle that feeds real-time GPS location information. Well, that's what H&T was doing, Helium, to a crowdsourced map. In the insurance space, proof of health. Oh, a light bulb just went off in my head. Think about one of the hardest things for an individual that's trying to get healthcare insurance. And they give you that survey, and you've got to answer all those questions about your lifestyle. Are you healthy or not? But what if you put that on the blockchain? And now you've got proof of health that not because you wrote it on a survey sheet, but you're wearing a trackable wearable device. Wow. Proof of safety can be obtained from driving patterns. Wait. So if your vehicles is collecting your driving data, it will be able to tell, are you an aggressive driver? Are you a passive conservative driver? How often do you drive? Are you driving in high or low? Oh, I don't like where this is going to go. What if the tracking data will say, well, this person spends a lot of time driving in lower class neighborhoods, or what they would call high risk neighborhoods. You guys see where I'm going with this? If you go to Detroit, for example, there are neighborhoods where the Wi-Fi is slower than other neighborhoods. And do you know what determines that? They've got the whole city gridded up, and they know a certain part of the city is lower income, and that their credit score is lower in this area than it is in this area. So the area that has a higher credit score, they have faster internet speed than the other one because they're able to collect that data. But now what if they're collecting your driving data, your driving patterns? I don't know if I like this too much. I'm excited about the technology, but anything that's being built for good can also be used for bad. Proof of humanity helps verify people's identity with biometric information. How do I know you are who you are? you know. Thumb, like my devices, I need fingerprint that opens up my devices. Wow, this is expanding my brain. I didn't take some of these things into account. And I already wrote the course on the Internet of Things. On the Internet of Things, what were my topics though again? What is the Internet of Things? Blockchain and the Internet of Things, IoT applications, Internet of Things in the gaming, IoT in the cloud, IoT in the retail sector, blockchain, AI, and IoT expansion, how cryptocurrencies and IoTs work, the commercial adoption of IoT technology in COVID. Wow, I did that? Yeah, I redid this in March. IoT and the environment, significance of blockchain and IoT. IoT means Internet of Things, by the way. Importance in our everyday lives, incredible blockchain IoT applications, IoT in healthcare, IoT in food. This is some extra stuff here. Proof of health through your wearable devices, proof of safety based on your driving pattern. Like it would know, did you get pulled over by the police? Do you have any DUIs or driving under the or driving while intoxicated? Or do you have any tickets? Did you run any red lights? How fast do you drive through an intersection? I mean, just think about this. Where most accidents happen is at intersections. So what if it says, this person drives at an acceptable speed through the intersection, but this person over here be blowing through intersections at 60 miles an hour all the time? They've never had an accident. They never got pulled over by a ticket, but their driving pattern indicates that they're a risky driver. This driver always is in the fast lane on the freeway. This driver changes lanes this many times every 60 seconds. Like I was driving home last night and people were losing their mind driving down the freeway, just crossing 3 lanes at one time, racing each other. So even though you might not have done anything illegal, it's tracking your behavior and giving a pattern based on that behavior. Wow. So smart devices and machines on the blockchain will provide an opportunity to return data ownership to the people, enabling them to do what they wish with their property, including monetizing it. Blockchain-based IoT projects, Internet of Things, offer greater trust, security, interoperability, and scalability than their predecessors. And they generate new efficiencies and business value by drawing on the data supplied by IoT devices and sensors. Smart devices. The new machine economy. By 2030, estimates suggest IoT projects will represent more than $12 trillion. Whoa. In value globally. 12 trillion. But who will own this value? Will large corporations continue to manage devices on centralized cloud platforms and be the gatekeepers of the new machine economy? We are at a pivotal moment in history. We have to be appreciative. I am very appreciative of this. We are at a pivotal moment in history, which means this is going to be written about in history books. Your grandkids and great grandkids are going to read about this, and they're going to ask the question, what was grandpa doing during this time? What was great grandma doing during this time? And it's no longer a question. They will be able to answer that. Like, I remember it was the early 90s. I was in high school, and I forgot the name of the class, but we were studying what life was like in the 60s, where, I mean, the 60s was a tumultuous, the 60s was a pivotal decade. A pivotal decade. You know, you can go through some mundane decades, and then all of a sudden, one decade stands out from the rest. The 60s stands out from the 50s. It stands out from the 40s, but the only thing about the 40s is we have World War II. But the 60s stands out. It stands out from the 70s. Now, you think about, I wasn't alive in the 60s, but I know all about it. I know about the Cold War. I know about all of the new inventions that were coming about. I know about the civil rights march, the whole civil rights movement that was going on in the 60s. All of the assassinations. We got a president assassinated in the 60s. Walked on the moon in the 60s. There was a lot happening. We had a social movement with the hippies, the free decade with the drugs. We had the run up to the Vietnam War. This is what, may you live in interesting times is not a blessing but a curse. So the 60s was a pivotal time. And I remember a question, one of my best friend at the time, his name was Brad Thompson. And he asked a question. He was a white guy. And he says, I wonder what my grandfather was doing in the 60s during the civil rights movement. I wonder what my family was doing. Were they just watching it go down? Were they participating? Were they trying to keep segregation? I mean, the civil rights, the voting rights bill, 60s. Were they trying to maintain the status quo? When blacks were trying to march for civil rights, were my grandpa and great grandpa and uncles and aunts, were they out there pouring milk on their head because they were in a white only establishment? You see, unless you caught them on video, you don't know what they were doing. You can ask them, but how many would be honest and say, yeah, during the 60s, I didn't like Martin Luther King Jr. And I was saying, forget all that integration crap. We should have kept segregation. How many of them would still admit to that? A lot of them are still alive today. But now, in this pivotal moment in history, our grandkids and great grandkids, they're not going to ask the question because they don't need to. They could just go on social media and look at your history, and they will be able to know exactly what you were doing, what you said, what was on your mind, what was your passion, what were you spending time on during this era. You can't hide behind history anymore. Everything is being recorded. Everything's being recorded. My generation, the last generation to know what freedom is like under that standpoint. There is no TikTok or reels of me acting crazy during Freaknik in the 90s. And I admit I did some things, but it can never be proved. There might be some VHS tapes floating around out there, but nobody has VCRs anymore anyway. And the ones I had, I recorded over for the Bulls championship games back in the 90s. We got away with a lot in the 90s. We were the last generation to get away with that stuff where every moment of our life wasn't recorded. And I find it interesting. I'm watching my children's generation and their cousins, all the way from the age of 25 and below, 1 to 25, my baby cousins that are 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. And I see them on social media. And I see them, doing TikTok videos and reels and all that stuff. And I'm like, you're 12. When I was 12, I was fighting over the Nintendo joystick and playing Duck Hunt. Outside till the streetlights came on. Our parents had no idea where we were as long as we were in the house for lunch and in the house for dinner. If we weren't, that's when they worried. In between that, they didn't worry about where we were or what we were doing. They had no idea what we were doing. Now I got tracker devices on my 15-year-old. He don't even know it. I know where he's at and what he's doing at all times. The good old days. But yeah, we are at a pivotal moment in history. And I like that analogy, Leonard. Closet doors have been taken off the hinges. That's a good one. I got to remember that. And if I say it again, I'm gonna say I'm quoting Leonard Long. I'm gonna give that to you for the first 2 or 3 times. Closet doors have been taken off the hinges. Now, for those of you that care about legacy, what do you want your grandkids to say about you and what you did back in the day? Like I remember my great grandmother on my dad's side could pass for white. You would think that she was a white woman. And in fact, people thought she was a white woman at the time. I'm gonna pull it up just to show you. And what I learned was that when she moved from the South up to Chicago to get away from the family, and she was passing, she made a living starting off by being, they called it a dancing girl or dancing table girl, where she would dance in Chicago clubs on the tables. Dancer girl, not a stripper. All right. See that? My great grandma was not a stripper, but she was a dancing girl. Let me pull her up. Great grandma Davis. Yeah, this one right here. This is my father's grandmother. And she has 2 families. My grandmother, and then my grandmother has a half sister named Bobby that is white. Now she's mixed, but you wouldn't know that. History. But now what if we've got, I remember asking the questions about her, and I just heard stories. Yeah, she danced on tables. Today, your great grandkids will be able to not hear a story, but they'll be able to see your TikTok video. All the TikTok challenges that you're doing and the twerking videos and everything. Yeah, they're going to know you. All right. All right. A decentralized backbone, purpose built to enable billions of machines on the blockchain, is what we need to democratize the machine economy, IoT industry, and remove it from the domain of big tech. The IoT machine economy would require a combination of blockchain, secure hardware, and confidential computing to power user-owned devices, apps, and services. Secure hardware captures and signs real-world data that anyone can verify and trust. Real-world data oracles then bring this verifiable data to the blockchain in a trusted manner. Decentralized identity helps humans and machines to own their data as digital assets they can earn and trade using dApps. So imagine that you own your own data. Also, thing about that is you're not going to be able to manipulate your own data. Ladies, filters are real or not? Are you really real? Like my family, we've got so many stories about our heritage and where we're from and who's what. And there's even in the African American households, you've got colorism, lights, darkers, and I witnessed it growing up as a kid, being born. I remember my great grandma telling my mom, keep me out of the sun. Every time she sees me, I keep getting darker and darker. I know I've got different sides of the family that can pass and that are passing. The light bright, and my own son is like 3-4 shades lighter than me. Now, my wife is not mixed. She's got 2 black parents as well. He just came out that way. It just happens in our family. I do remember meeting my great grandma here, but I was a little tyke. I remember seeing her in the hospital, and she had real long hair, long white hair. It was like Indian hair to me. But she was darker by that time. The older she got, against the darker she got. And then my other great grandma also was very, very light. And in our family, they would say, "Oh, we have a whole lot of Indian blood in us." Really? I did a DNA test, and that sucker came out with no Native American blood. Came out 40% Nigerian. I didn't see that one coming. 20% European. I didn't see that one coming either. And not only 20% European, I was taught, oh yeah, our European side comes from Ireland, France, and the UK. No. The majority came from Eastern Europe. And you want to know what was the biggest country on my side? Freaking Ukraine. Ukraine and Poland. I was like, what? How the hell? 20% European. Is that why I can't dance? Oh, okay. Is that a thing? But 40% Nigerian. All right, anyways. The blockchain is going to record all this stuff, everybody. By pairing the integrity of secure hardware with the immutability of blockchain, we can create a new paradigm for end-to-end trust to help ensure that the machine economy grows in a way that creates more opportunities for users and curbs the influence of the few large companies that would seek its control. Okay, it's Google. All right, that's a good article to watch for. You'll learn more about this if you're in the ILCA community. If you go to the Internet of Things courses, pull up the Internet of Things and watch those. Okay, next one up. MetaMask will start collecting user IP addresses. Why? Why would MetaMask do this? The popular browser wallet has over 21 million monthly active users. According to a revised privacy policy agreement published by Consensus on November 23rd, MetaMask will begin collecting users' IP addresses and Ethereum wallet addresses during an on-chain transactions. However, Consensus, the wallet's creator, explains that the collection of users' data will only apply if they use MetaMask's default remote procedure call application, Infura. Consensus explains that the collection of users' data will only apply if they use the default remote procedure, RPC app, Infura. Individuals using, have you been on that one yet? Herschel, you been on that one, Infura? Individuals using their own Ethereum node or a third-party RPC provider with MetaMask are therefore not subject to the newly updated Consensus privacy policy. Instead, the terms of the other RPC provider apply. According to Consensus, information gathered in this matter may be disclosed to affiliates during business deals or to comply with Know Your Customer anti-money laundering requirements dictated by law enforcement. MetaMask is currently one of the most popular self-custody wallets on the market with more than 21 million monthly active users. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember having to use KYC for Trust Wallet. Did anybody, when you set up your Trust Wallet, did you have to do any type of KYC there? I don't think so. I don't remember that. The reaction within the crypto community has been mostly negative. For example, Adam Cochran, partner at Sinimheim Ventures, stated, "There is nothing more important than consumer privacy, especially when it comes to your financial data. You have a right to be anonymous. MetaMask has provided a great free service for a long time, but the decision to log IPs and tie it to transactions is unacceptable. At the same time, Hayden Adams, inventor of the Uniswap protocol, responded to inquiries by outlining that the decentralized exchange neither tracks IPs nor allows third-party tools on the platform to do so. Consensus has joined the ranks of notable Web3 companies such as Coinbase that adopted IP collection partly due to increasingly stringent regulations. Yeah, that is, I understand that. Yeah, they're doing business in the United States, but I always thought that MetaMask was, private by itself. You own and control your own private key. The wallet, but I guess using their service though is still some form of centralization. Interesting there. Okay, then here's Consensus. One of the firms behind reveals its Ethereum software firm Consensus reveals it collects user data. The firm said when using Infura as an RPC on MetaMask, a user's IP address and wallet address information would also be collected. Will Bitcoin hit 100,000? No. Will Bitcoin hit 110K in 2023? No. But I'll take a look. CryptoLendrix, 100 million. Why does FTX affect Dubai? I thought I saw on the side it was more about Consensus had a response. But I'll continue here. Behind Ethereum merge, Consensus said on Thursday that it also collects user data related to its on-chain wallet service MetaMask. The revelation comes days after decentralized crypto exchange Uniswap made a similar update to its privacy policy. Consensus said that it collects some data related to user identification, such as contact details, profile information, along with some other user data. The firm added that when using Infura, which is the default remote procedure called RPC provider on digital wallet MetaMask, Infura will collect the user's IP address and Ethereum wallet address. Well, it's jumped on me. The Ethereum wallet address for transactions. Is RPC something that we need to download, or is it automatically connected to our MetaMask attachment? I'm curious about that. Would I do anything different? If a user switches to a different RPC on MetaMask, the financial data will not be collected. First, it's automatically there. Okay. Blockchain tool developer Infura and the digital wallet MetaMask are both products that are offered by Consensus. Meanwhile, crypto Twitter community members expressed displeasure at the move, which some felt invaded a user's privacy, one of the core ethos of the crypto space. Well, here's what I'm really going to learn. The only privacy you should expect is your own private wallet. And I said this a couple of years ago when I learned about, it'll come back to me. There's a company that Chainalysis. When I learned about Chainalysis, how the FBI uses them, eventually all of your Bitcoin wallets will be identified. It's like connecting the dots, putting a puzzle together, especially if you're ever going to be moving money from crypto back into your bank. That wallet is public knowledge. They know that's you, but they're going to be able to start to track where did Bitcoin or crypto come from to hit that wallet. Is that wallet attached to you? Who else is it attached to? So there's companies out there that's all they do is connect the dots on the blockchain. So eventually all of our wallets are going to be known, but still that doesn't mean they have access to it. No, they can only get your coins if you give them your private key, even the government. The government can't, they can only seize your assets if they get a hold of your wallet. If you bury it somewhere, how do they know where you have it buried? It's just like physical cash. The government can't seize physical cash if they don't know where you put it. All right. And then I wanted to see this prediction. Will Bitcoin hit $110,000 in 2023? 3 reasons to be bullish on Bitcoin now. Bitcoin is printing significant bullish divergences with BTC price in line for a massive bull run. Really? What's the timetable for that? A massive bull run. Let me go back to the chart. I don't see it happening, in my opinion. A massive bull run, I don't see happening until 2025. So let's look at history. We are what I would consider in the midterms of crypto. And the midterms have always been low. Always. Oh, come back up. And let me look at what the DXY is doing. Down 0.71%. Ooh. Down movement like that means Bitcoin crypto space should start coming up a bit, especially if this continues. Okay. Let's go here. 20,000. So Bitcoin halving took place 2016. At the end of 2017, we saw it go to 20,000. Bitcoin, then this is the midterms. 2018, 2019. Bitcoin halving happens in 2020. Then we saw it in 2021. It shot up to 69,000. We're now going into 2023. So it's like this mountain coming back down here, waiting for the next. So how long will we be in this zone until the explosion? But it's got, but oh wait, let me look at this though. Here's a change. So Bitcoin halving in 2016, it goes to 20,000, waiting for the next halving in 2020. Before that, Bitcoin did get to 12,000. Not as high as 20,000, but in the midterm, it did get to 12,000. So if history follows suit, Bitcoin in the midterm could pop back up in this range. I would say more around here. 30, 31,000, 35,000 range. Maybe lucky 40K. Maybe. Then we got to wait till 2025 after the 2024 halving to see. Now, that's just based on reading the charts. There's a whole lot of unknowns. What is the presidential election of 2024 going to be like? Will there be civil unrest? Will it be a peaceful one? Will it be, storming the Capitol again? Will we still be in a recession? Will we still have inflation? What is the war in Ukraine looking like? Have the Russians fired a nuke yet? Did they accidentally land missiles in native land, forcing NATO to respond? Does China invade Taiwan? You're right about that, Herschel. VPNs will become more popular. I'm going to start turning mine on more and more now that I think about it. Will North Korea mess up on a missile test and one of their rockets lands in Japan? The last one only landed 100 miles away from it. Will there be another COVID case? There's a lot of unknowns that can happen, but just based on history. All right, so let's go with what else do you have to say. Bitcoin may follow stocks on a massive bull run as a weekly chart delivers a unique sign of strength. The latest analysis from several well-known crypto names suggests it is time to give up the bear market narrative. Really? Despite everyone talking about a new macro BTC price low, possibly at 12,000, that's what I've been saying, new perspectives demand a rethink. Be it thanks to macro or just good old Bitcoin price cycles, there are three new reasons to flip bullish on Bitcoin in its current state, near two-year lows. Stocks rally could produce a $110,000 Bitcoin price. First in line is a theory involving a macro market catalyst, courtesy of macro analyst Henrik Zberg. In a tweet from November 24th, Zberg maintained that Bitcoin is still acting just like other risk assets, but notably not like gold. With the FTX scandal weakening the correlation between Bitcoin and stocks, there is nonetheless no reason to abandon the idea that it will return. For Zberg, a rising tide lifts all boats, and a final rally throughout the risk asset field could take Bitcoin over $100,000. When do you say this is going to happen? Bitcoin moves as a risk asset, not like gold. When SPX explodes higher and blow off top towards 5,700 and 6,000 target area, Bitcoin should reach 90K, 110K. He wrote, final rally before deflationary bust. All right, when? An accompanying chart appeared to put the rally beginning at the start of 2023. Really? So in 30 days, you say this is going to happen? Let's take a look. Plus 600 SPX. So XPX is shot up right now. The Bitcoin. Wow. So Bitcoin has followed this. Huh. It really overshot it here. Back in May. Came back down to it. I see the pattern. Huh. Yeah, but will this keep going? See, it had a high, comes right back down. So Bitcoin's got to catch back up. So we're looking at 28,000. At best, I say around here, between the $30,000 to $40,000 range next year. But I could be wrong. And this thing shoots up to $100,000 in 2023. I just don't see that happening. But if it does, we'll ride that wave all the way up. We'll end up making a lot of money, not off of Bitcoin, off of our altcoins. We'll make a lot of money. What do you think? Okay, let me show you this. Let's just use Fincoin, for example. Because what did the article say right there? A rising tide lifts all boats. All right, so if I look at Fin, and Fin is sitting at $12.90. Oh, I just hit a new all-time high. $12.94 right now, 24-hour high. $12.94 while Bitcoin sits at 16,000. What do you think the price is going to be if Bitcoin goes 100,000? Bitcoin goes 100,000. I see this at least $50. Oh, I got a dream mode. Hold on. I got to dream mode this. So $50. And I've got more than 10,000, say 10,000 Fin coins at $50.
That's $500,000 worth of fin in 2023. Okay. So what else he's saying here? Indicator bull div echoes March 2020. Back to crypto-centric triggers and on-balance volume is one of the indicators giving a taste of possible bullish times ahead to come. You know, I see another pattern here. Whenever the stock market goes down, Bitcoin follows it, but Bitcoin also recovers before the stock market does. Is it true the opposite as well? No, it's been following this. Okay. A move to the upside will correspond to Bitcoin's behavior after the March 2020 COVID-19 cross-market crash. Okay, so Bitcoin bullish divergence, smoothly line, and here the bottom candlestick, and then a sharp increase. That was in 2020. A move to the upside will correspond to Bitcoin's behavior after the March 2020 COVID crash. OBV acts as a cumulative measure of buy and sell pressure by keeping a running tally of volume across a given time period. It is similar to cumulative volume data, but encompasses more than simply bid and ask trades. RSI bull div is first for Bitcoin. OBV is not the only bullish divergence making waves in Bitcoin analytics circles. For Bitcoin trader and technical analyst mags, a phenomenon playing out for the first time in Bitcoin's history is the event to monitor going forward. Event to monitor going forward. Again, consulting the weekly chart, mags noted that the BTC USD Relative Strength Index is now printing a bullish divergence on weekly time frames. Something never seen before, not even at previous bear market lows. Every bull market peak formed a bearish divergence on RSI, followed by a bear market correction, he explained. This, the first time ever Bitcoin is printing a bullish divergence on weekly, probably nothing. 2013 peak, 2017 peak, 2021 peak, and it's going to be a 2025 peak. Notice this is always peaking a year after the halving. Bitcoin halving happened in 2012, 2016, 2020. They're going to have 2024. So we should see the next peak in 2025. I'm playing the long game on this one. 2025, I will be 49, 46, 48, going on 49. So I'm still going to meet my target before I hit 50. All right. So we're cool with that. Well, once again, for those of you that came on late, Black Friday special going on right now with ILCA. You'll be able to get Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, Internet of Things, DeFi, NFTs, and Metaverse. More than 100 plus videos. Black Friday special, $500 if you use promo code ILCA500. Just go to ilcafounders.com, ilcafounders.com, and you'll be able to get it for $500. Now, when does this end? It's going to end on Monday, December 5th at midnight. But if you get it today, you'll be able to join us for tomorrow night for our special, The Crypto Storm is Coming. That's going to be tomorrow night. The Crypto Storm is coming, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Then I will be doing an ILCA opportunity call on Sunday night at 8 p.m. same time. And then we've got the 5-day challenge taking place on Monday. It is the last 5-day challenge of 2022.
the last one. We're going to kick off 2023 with the 5-day challenge. That's how we're kicking off the year. 5-day challenge in 2023 is the first week of 2023. And that one's going to be different. We're going to have night one. We're going to be talking about 2 nights is NFTs and 2 nights is metaverse. And then the 5th night is how to make money in crypto. And then in February's 5-day challenge, night 1 would be what is cryptocurrency. Night 2, what is blockchain technology. Night 3, what is NFTs. Night 4, what is the metaverse. And then day 5, how to make money. And that's how it's going to be for the next couple of months after that into 2023. I already got them all planned out, what we're going to be doing. Giovanni Stelli, welcome. Anissa, yes. I became a found. All right, that's right. And Anita is a founding member today. Oh, Anissa Sabri, welcome to the founding members. You got to get you a shirt. And that means you'll be able to be with us tomorrow night on the Crypto Storm is Coming. It's going to be the best one yet. You don't want to miss that. We'd love to have all of you guys in our. Oh yeah, you'll also be in our Telegram group. Can you post that in the Telegram group so I can let people know? Post what exactly in the Telegram group? Because I already did make a post in Telegram. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I got to post it in Telegram. Black Friday promo happening right now, and the link using promo. Oh, you're talking about the lineup. Okay, yeah, I'll post that in the Telegram group with the lineups coming up for the next couple of 5-day challenges. Also, Sunday night though, you want to make money in crypto. And you know what? I got to end by explaining this because some people are a little bit confused about what the new ILCA is going to look like in 2023 going forward. The new layout is designed for the new communities that's going to be joining us. 2022 was practice. It was us trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. What do the people gravitate to? What do they want? And one we found is the people love the live trainings more than anything. So our focus is based on that, and to be a promoter. And how can I pay out more money? I want to be able to pay out up to 40% of all sales paying out, which means you actually make more money than I do on this. So how's that possible? Well, I got expenses. It costs money to run a business. So I get whatever's left over. So you guys will actually be making more money than me, 40%. But here's what's happening. If you are already a founding member, VIP, and Inner Circle member, what is the difference on January, come January 1st? What is it that you may need to do or may not need to do? Here's the difference. The VIP is no longer just pay one time, you get it forever. You pay one time, you get it for the whole year. So if you paid for your VIP before October 1st, then if you want to be a VIP in 2023, especially in the first 5-day challenge, then you pay $97 for the rest of the year on January 1st. And you want to do that so you can be a VIP on the next 5-day challenge when we kick off 2023. The other thing that's different just for you is you're grandfathered in on all of the live courses. The Tuesday and Wednesday night class, you get that because you're already a founding member right now. Whether or not you decide to have any of my packages, you will still have access to that. Now, the packages, there's 3 packages. Promo code is ILCA 500. ILCA 500 is the promo code. Now, for the packages, this is mainly if you want to be a promoter. If you want to be a promoter and be able to earn up to 40% commissions, you've got to be on my membership packages. I'm turning ILCA into a membership-based system. So it's either $69 a month, $99 a month, or $199 a month. $69 a month, you get VIP and Inner Circle, and you're a promoter. If that's all you wanted to do, You wanted to have VIP, you wanted to have the inner circle, and you want to be able to promote ILCA, $69 a month. If you want to be able to have more, meaning make more money, have more special benefits, and have a marketing system that you can market ILCA, a done-for-you marketing system, that's $99 a month. And you're earning more in commissions. You're earning 15% now at $99 a month. The big package, the one I suggest for everybody, is a $199 a month. That package, you get VIP, you get inner circle, you can earn up to 40% commissions. You're also going to be able to get all of our trainings, marketing trainings, and founders call trainings. So let's say you're not a founder right now, but you're on the $199. You still get the 2 live classes a week, Tuesday and Wednesday. You just don't get the courses. You've got to buy the courses to get the courses, but you can still be in the founders Tuesday and Wednesday night class. If you're a founding member right now, you don't have to do $199 a month to get access to our Tuesday and Wednesday night class. You're already going to have that anyway. But if you want to be a promoter, then you want to choose one of those 3 packages. If you're, I still would suggest the $199 because of the value that we're bringing to the table is even more. And I'll go into that more in detail on Sunday night. So that's where we're getting to. So if those of you who like, oh, I'm confused, do I lose anything? No, you don't lose anything. Those of you on the inner circle, the price is going to go up to $49 except for you. Anybody in the inner circle right now for $29, you will still be paying $29 next year. It's the new people after January that will be doing the $49 for the inner circle. So if you wanted to bring anybody into the inner circle, you want to tell them to get in now before the end of the year so that they can get it for $29 for all of next year. So that's it, guys. You know, you guys are the founders. You're not going to lose anything. But for my business to be able to maintain and grow, I've got to move to a membership-based system so that I can pay out more commissions as well. And we can continue to grow and build. So I have money to put in for advertising and all the other stuff and pay for more commissions. So that's the only thing that's different. But you guys you're not losing anything. But I do encourage you want to be on the big $199 a month package. And it is not the marketer's package. You get marketing included. Okay. You're getting me, everything that we do. All right. That's it, everybody. I hope you learned something new. As always, that is the point. There should be this is Friday. Nothing else happening today. I might do a special live later just to promote the special Black Friday sale for the founders program. That's going to go all the way to next month. Does the marketing package roll over to new package? Yes, it's the same. I'm just calling it different. And you're getting a whole lot more in that. So it differentiates ILCA marketing compared to my CMO's other clients. So for example, why should you use ILCA's marketing for $199 instead of maybe the VIP has the same marketing at $199? Well, you're getting me and everything in ILCA in that marketing over here with us. So that's a difference. A lot more value you're getting with us. So that is it, everybody. I'll have more updates later on. And I'll be talking about this regularly. So by the time Christmas comes, everybody is prepared and ready for 2023. I want to have that as explosive. And I can't wait till we have our first 6-figure earner within ILCA. The first 6-figure earner, I'm going to do something really special for, really big. How can you become a 6-figure earner in ILCA? Share this with 100 people. 100 people on the $199 a month. Let me say that again. 100 people on the $199 a month. You're a 6-figure a year earner. And I'm going to do something very special for you. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be eating turkey for the next 4 days. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for Crypto Talk. And it will be open and public like this one tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. And then become a founding member so you can be in our Crypto Storm is coming tomorrow night. Take care. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.